Hi again, and welcome back. And we're on chapter To Him That Hath, from the book by Neville Goddard, Your Faith is Your Fortune. So let's get started. As I do in this channel, I just read a chapter and then I take my own perspective on it, and it helps me study. Take heed therefore how ye hear, for whoever hath, to him shall be given, and whoever hath not, from him shall be taken, even that which he seemeth to have. Taken from Luke 8:18. The Bible, which is the greatest psychological book ever written, warns man to be aware of what he hears. Then follows this warning with the statement, to him that hath it shall be given, and to him that hath not it shall be taken away. Though many look upon this statement as one of the most cruel and unjust of the sayings attributed to Jesus, it still remains a just and merciful law based upon life's changeless principle of expression. Man's ignorance of the working of the law does not excuse him nor save him from the results. Law is impersonal, and therefore no respecter of persons. Man is warned to be selective in that which he hears and accepts as true. It's a powerful line. Man is warned to be selective in that which he hears and accepts as true. And a lot of times when we go through life, we listen to what other people's opinions are and then we run with those. But Neville is saying we need to be selective of what we hear and accept. Everything that man accepts as true leaves an impression, and once you leave an impression on the conscious mind, he's saying then it must happen. Everything that man accepts as true leaves an impression on his consciousness, and must in time be defined as proof or disproof. Perceptive hearing is the perfect medium through which man registers impressions. A man must discipline himself to hear only that which he wants to hear, regardless of rumours or the evidence of his senses to the contrary. And we take in a lot of stuff and content through our five senses, or see, hear, smell, taste and touch. And then we take a lot of stuff and then we don't really control it, we just let it in. And then what Neville is saying, a man must discipline himself to hear only that which he wants to hear, regardless of rumours or the evidence of his senses to the contrary. As he conditions his perspective hearing, he will react only to those impressions which he has decided upon. This law never fails. Fully conditioned man becomes incapable of hearing other than that which contributes to his desire. God, as you have discovered, is that unconditioned awareness which gives to you all that you are aware of being. To be aware of being or having anything is to be or have that which you are aware of being. Upon this changeless principle, all things rest. It is impossible for anything to be other than that which it is aware of being. To him that hath, that which he is aware of being, it shall be given. Good, bad, or indifferent. To him that hath, that which he is aware of being, it shall be given. Good, bad, or indifferent, it does not matter. Man receives multiple and hundredfold that which he is aware of being. So what Neville is saying here is once you become aware of what it is you want, once you become aware, man receives multiplied 100-fold that which he is aware of being. And so many times we're aware of being the things that we don't want in our life, and we're giving them time and thought, And what Neville is saying is, by doing so, you're multiplying that effect and you're giving it more. So you're creating more of the things that you don't want. Create the things that you do want, and it will be multiplied 100-fold, that which he is aware of being. In keeping with his changeless law, to him that hath not, it shall be taken from him and added to the one that hath. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. You can only magnify that which you are conscious of being. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. The people that are rich in mind and rich in consciousness get richer, and the poor, the ones that are less conscious of what they want to create and they're creating in their consciousness the things that they don't want, get poorer. All things gravitate to that consciousness with which they are in tune. Likewise, all things disentangle themselves from that consciousness with which they are out of tune. Divide the wealth of the world equally among all men, and in a short time this equal division will be as originally disproportionate. Wealth will find its way back into the pockets of those from whom it was taken. Instead of joining the chorus of the have-nots, who insist on destroying those who have. Recognize, I love that line, instead of joining the chorus of the have-nots, who insist on destroying those who have. And we see that so much in today's life. We see that in social media. We see that in our life every day, that instead of joining the chorus of the have-nots, who insist on destroying those who have, though those that are doing well, those that are conscious, those that are aware and have their conscious level at a thinking that they can have whatever it is they want. Neville is saying, don't give time to that. Recognize this changeless flaw of expression. Consciously define yourself as that which you desire. Think constantly, create it constantly in your conscious mind. In your conscious mind, create it, and it will be delivered. Once defined, your conscious claim established, continue in this confidence until the reward is received. Continue to think it in your consciousness until it is received. As surely as the day follows the night, any attribute consciously claimed will manifest itself. Thus, that which to the sleeping orthodox world is a cruel and unjust law becomes to the enlightened one of the most merciful and just statements of truth. I am come not to destroy, but to fulfill. Nothing is actually destroyed. Any seeming destruction is a result of a change in consciousness. Any seeming destruction is a result of a change in consciousness. Consciousness ever fills, full the state in which it dwells. Consciousness ever fills full the state in which it dwells. So what Neville is saying here, the more time that you give a thought to, the more of that will happen. So if you're consciously filling your consciousness with negative, with things that you don't want to happen, then you know what? Those will multiply and more of that will come. But if you change it to the things that you do want to happen and the good things that you want in your life, Neville is saying that those will come. The state from which consciousness is detached seems to those not familiar with this law to be destructive. However, this is only preparatory to a new state of consciousness. Claim yourself to be that which you want, filled, full. Nothing is destroyed. All is fulfilled. To him that hath, it shall be given. Thank you for listening. I've really enjoyed this short chapter. And it really pulls so many great things out of it, that the things that we do in our life by giving time and thought to things that we don't want. That we give time and thought to other people's opinions. That we give time and thought to things that people say as perception by not knowing the true facts. But you control what comes in, and once you have full control of your consciousness and what you want to take in, then the results in your life will change accordingly. Have the most fantastic day, and thank you for watching. If you like, you can add a comment below or subscribe to the channel. Either way, it's okay with me, because I use this time to really study